everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a first impressions on the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation, and this is in the colour 7 Medium Natural for medium skin with neutral undertones. So like all of my first impressions, I will be wearing this all day. It is kind of late, it's a Sunday, so it's 11 in the morning. But if you wanted to see how this goes on my first impression of it, then keep watching. Now this is actually pronounced Shishi, but I have always pronounced it Chi Chi because that's how I've just always seen it. So Shishi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation. It comes in this box here and it retails for $30 or $29.95. You can get it on sale at Maya and Target, either 25 or 30% off. So if you're wanting to hold out for those sales, then you can save a little bit of money on it. Comes in this box with the pink and black packaging. Okay, so here is the bottle of the foundation. It has very basic packaging, which is good, and it has a little spiel on the back. Oil-free, long-lasting, ultralight foundation, medium buildable, smudge-proof coverage, unique, fresh and natural flawless face formula, hides all imperfections, super moisturizing and antioxidant enriched. Designed in Australia, made in Italy, 30 mils. So let's give it a bit of a shake. I'll also put some of this primer on. It's the Makeup Forever HD. I'm going to take it on a Real Techniques buffing brush. This is just my favorite foundation brush. This one has been used maybe once before, I think. Okay, so the pump is kind of like a little bit cool. And the frosted glass adds a really nice touch to the bottle of foundation. I hate the first couple of pumps because you don't know like how much is going to come out. I'll do this half of my face. So I'm just going to spread it on my face and then buff it all in. Smells really different. What does that smell like? Okay, so there's one coat on one half of my face. The colour match seems to be really good, which is great. I did test it in store, but I think I only tested it on my arm. I'm pretty happy with that. I wouldn't say that there's that much coverage. Like, it does cover up quite a bit of my redness, which is great, but you can still see all of my freckles there. I do have that problem though. You can still see like all my scarring and everything else. I'll do the other half of my face. So there is one very light layer on my face. I think I did go pretty light with the amount of product on my face to what I usually do. But overall, like, that's fine for every day, but I do like my foundation to be full coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat on this side of my face. So I'm just taking about that much, which isn't very much for me, to be honest. My first coat was really, really light. It seems like easy enough to blend. It feels very, like it dries very quickly. I might take a little bit extra. What does it smell like? It smells a little bit like florally mixed with something else. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it smells like. I should watch someone else's video and see what they say it smells like. Okay, so here's the difference between 2 coats and 1 coat. Overall, my redness is a lot better with 2 coats, definitely. I can still see some of my scars, but like, I mean, my pimpy's pretty, he's popping out. So I might do like a little bit more. My first coat was really, really quite light for me. So I might do a little bit more, but I'll do this side first. I do have a bit of redness left on my cheeks, but not many foundations get rid of that, if any. My scarring is like a little bit showing through still, but that's okay because I normally use concealer to cover it anyway. But I'm pretty happy with the coverage. Like, it's really evened out my skin tone, which is great. And I like the finish of it. It's really nice. So that's it so far. So I will check back with you when I have completed my face, and then I'll check back with you later on today. Okay, so I am finally finished with my full makeup routine. If you wanted to see the tutorial, I have it linked down below. Overall, I'm really happy with how it looks. I think the colour matches me quite well. Looks really nice and flawless. I cannot fault it yet, but it is the start of the day, so let's see how it wears throughout the day. Hi guys, so it's 5:30 and just checking back in with you with how the foundation is going. It looks like nice and dewy and glowing on my skin, which is really awesome considering I didn't use my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. So I'm really happy with it. It's gone like a little bit funny around the nose, but that always happens. But yeah, I think it looks really nice at the moment. Like, it's just glowing. I have been trying on so many clothes, like filming, putting on clothes for you guys. So I think maybe it's transferred a little bit off my head, and then I've just like been laying on the couch and I filmed, yeah, a little bit today, but I haven't really done anything strenuous. I'll check back in a couple of hours. Hi guys, I'm back and it is currently about 8:30 at night, so I've been wearing the makeup for about 9.5 hours, and well, as you can see, I look like my face looks like an oil factory, honestly. I'm so shiny, it's ridiculous. Like, I need a touch up so bad. I went out to dinner and I did notice just before I left, I took a photo and I was just like, whoa, that is so shiny. Rocking the dewy look. I don't know if I'd actually recommend this foundation for oily skin. I guess some of the other foundations that I've tried lately have not had this kind of reaction after I've been wearing it all day. And I do tend to have oily skin, but it usually doesn't look this bad. So I'm going to touch up one side and see what it looks like. So I'm just taking a little bit of extra powder on my brush. Hopefully this will make the world of difference. I did notice also a little bit of transfer on my forehead, but it was probably from trying on those clothes. And my lipstick's gone all really funny. Well, I think that looks 100 times better than that. Just with like a little quick touch up. I would suggest if you have oily skin and you plan on wearing this foundation for a long period of time, definitely take some powder with you, especially if you're going to like a hot place or something. It was quite warm here today and I did do a few little, like I filmed one outfit today outside, but I didn't spend that much time outside, but it was a little bit warmer in the house than it usually is. But apart from that, like, you know, it was just a regular day for me, and like the foundation has lasted, it's just gone shiny. So I'm going to touch up the other side of my face. Like, you can just see that around, like you can just see it, like it's the first thing that you see. My face is shiny. It did go a bit funny because I took off that lipstick that I was wearing and it was a bright pink one. Just because it was a bit too much to wear out for dinner. So it has gone a bit funny around my mouth. I think everywhere else, like after that touch up, I'm really happy with how it looks. Like, it still has like a little bit of shimmer. I'll touch up this side. I reckon it has really transferred from my forehead though. And that's my makeup fully touched up. I think, well, not fully, it's just a bit of powder, but I think that that makes a world of difference. Like, I would be happy if we still had to go out and do something. I'd be happy with that. I'd probably just touch up my contour and my blush or something, but I'd be fine to go out. Overall, I really did like the foundation. I think that the coverage is great. I really like the color. I think it works well with my skin. I'll take off this. It looks a lot lighter on the camera than it does in real life. In real life, it matches like absolutely perfectly. Like, I couldn't fault that at all. Really happy with the color. I know that they have a really good color choice as well. When I was looking at the testers, it was like for every number, there was one for yellow based skin and there was one for pink based skin. You don't often, I don't know, like, it was nice having the description. I can't even remember what mine said, but it definitely said yellow undertones. You know, there was one the same shade, but with pink undertones, if that makes any sense. If I wanted to, I could go get the next shade down with the yellow undertones so I can wear it when I'm less tanned. Or yeah, I think that the shade range is brilliant for this foundation, that the foundation is long lasting. What I find funny is it says that it's oil free, but you guys saw my face before, so I don't know, that seems a little bit funny. And long lasting, well, it is definitely long lasting, that's for sure, because if it wasn't long lasting, then my face would be white because my skin is white underneath. Ultralight foundation, it doesn't feel heavy on my face or cakey or anything, and it hasn't gone cakey, especially with the 2 layers that I put on. It didn't look or feel cakey at all. I can also notice that like my red cheeks are not visible at all. Like, it just looks like I have a bit of blush because I do have a bit of a problem with the redness. So overall, I did really like this product and I am definitely going to keep using it. It's just I wouldn't wear it over a long period of time if I couldn't touch up, if I didn't have access to some powder. I would really like to try it on like a girls' night out and see the long lastingness of it, considering I would be, you know, dancing and sweating and things like that. So that's all for me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!